Stephen Wise, attorney.
Hi, Terry.
I know who you are.
Oh, have we met before?
No.
Then,
Don't look so worried, Terry.
well, a lawyer's introduced himself to me out of the blue. That can't be good. Am I in trouble?
No? Why? Have you done something wrong?
Unless they've outlawed reading at bus stops.
Even if they have, don't worry. I'm a lawyer, not a cop.
So,
I just need to have a bit of a chat.
what about?
Oh, we can start with anything. Small talk? The weather?
Well, you'll have to get into it pretty fast. I'm catching a bus.
Yeah, should be right.
Unless you're catching it too.
Cool for this time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I'm catching the bus.
I need to get you to sign this.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, nothing, just a little disclaimer.
Disclaimer for what? What's it disclaiming?
Responsibility.
For who and what?
It's all there on the fine print.
What fine print? Oh, that is fine. I couldn't even see that.
You can peruse it if you think you have time, and if you think you can read it. Most people think it's a bit too fine. But you might just want to get on with signing.
Well, no, I've got to know what I'm signing first.
Right.
It's your thing. You want me to sign it. Tell me what I'm signing.
That's just to say that this is a recently erected bus stop.
I've been catching the bus from here for like 8 years.
Well, 8? That's relatively young for a bus stop. And so this is to state that in the unlikely event of something happening to you, an injury as a result of you waiting at this bus stop, that you won't hold the Public Transport Bureau responsible.
What could happen to me waiting at a bus stop?
Oh, any number of things. You could cut yourself on the bus stop sign. It's got sharp edges. You could hit your head on that pole or bench. Both quite hard. Any bus stop related injury.
Right, well, if something like that did happen, well, maybe I would hold the public transport people responsible.
Oh, but that wouldn't be right. It'd be the construction of the bus stop that was the problem. So it'd be the builders who were to blame, who were contracted by the Public Transport Bureau.
Right, so if anything happened to me at this bus stop, it'd be the builder's fault.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so why is this necessary?
You'd be surprised.
Wait a second. It says just here, death disclaimer.
All right, everything I just told you is rubbish. It's got nothing to do with the bus stop. I'm a private counsel lawyer that exclusively represents one client, death, as in the Grim Reaper. Yes, I know, death's just an abstract concept. No, he's not. He's a guy. Never call him an abstract concept to his face. What I do is deal with all the public liability claims made against him, which is a hell of a lot. Everybody thinks they're entitled to something, so we need to get the people who are likely to make claims before they make them. That contract is to basically state that you will not sue death for the way in which you died.
That can't all be on here, can it?
That's why it's such fine print.
You're a lawyer for death. Are you joking? Yeah, you are.
You think I'm crazy? If I'm crazy, then just humour me by signing the thing. You sign it, I'll get out of your head. Just humour me.
You being crazy isn't a reason to sign a piece of paper you give me.
A lot of people do it that way.
What way?
You think I'm crazy and just sign it to get rid of it. It's very convenient.
Do you do this a lot?
Up to 40 times a day.
You spend all day making people sign death disclaimers.
It saves me a lot of time later on to get people to sign those. And you know what they say? You've got to spend time to make time.
Well, what sort of public liability claims do people make against death?
Well, people will make a claim if they feel death has treated them somehow unfairly. The most common are under the clauses of untimely, long and or painful, and the extremely long odds.
Then do people win?
Very rarely.
Oh, you must be a good lawyer.
Not particularly. And if you were a judge, would you rule against death?
Well, who wins then?
Well, the types of claims that win are if a person is particularly young, fit and healthy, if it's a really drawn-out way to go, or the extremely unlucky cases like those that get struck by lightning, that sort of thing. Although that, acts of God, is a grey area.
You're serious, aren't you? So the fact that you're giving this to me means I'm going to die.
No, the fact that you're born means you're going to die. The fact that you do something stupid means you're going to die. It's not me. People always think it's me.
Yeah, but getting it now means I'm going to die soon. And in a nasty way. When and how?
I can't tell you. There's strict confidentiality guidelines.
You said I'd do something stupid.
Yeah, and I shouldn't have even told you that much. Now, look, I really need you to go ahead and sign.
But if what you're saying is true, until I sign, you can't kill me. So why does anyone sign this?
Well, like what I did with you. I start off by making up a random story about it, trick them into signing. If that doesn't work, then I tell them the truth and they just sign it to get rid of me because they assume I'm crazy. And if not by then, I have to heavy them.
Well, I haven't signed it, and I'm not planning to, so you'll have to heavy me.
All right, most people are already scared by this point. Firstly, whether you sign or not, nothing changes for yourself.
Except that I'd be able to sue you.
Right. You'd be able to sue, but Terry, just take a moment to think about who you're dealing with here.
You?
No, not me. Him. The man with absolute control over everyone's demise. When they go, how they go, and why they go. Doesn't even have to be a reason. It's his call.
But you said nothing changes for me either way.
Do you have a family, Terry?
Yeah.
Well, I can't be specific, but I can guarantee that when death addresses your family members, you'll bear in mind that you refuse to sign your disclaimer.
It's the most awful thing I've ever heard.
I know. There's your bus. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.
Please, how do I... Just give me a clue.
Oh, I can't tell you, and I doubt you'll see it coming.
My bus.